Foldable iPhone confirmed.
Nice
Change of pace there. Change of pace there. Foldable iPhone confirmed. Apple files a fascinating patent to protect the screen. Well, this has been one of the apprehensions for those folding displays, that they're a bit soft and people are worried about durability. I just have a question here from Brevin. He says, lost but driven 24-year-old here looking for advice. Would you advise I start a manual labor service business or a business built around products not manual labor based? I'm really trying to make it. Well, I love the entrepreneurial spirit in general. I love the idea of carving your own path. It's difficult. It goes overlooked how much hard work is involved and determination and risk. I mean, there's risk. So many things in life that are valuable require risk. And my suggestion would be that you lean into your own personal expertise. So if you feel more capable in the manual side of things, then you go that direction, and you then hopefully progress to a point where you could add maybe products, based on whatever experience you gain. You're 24, you have some time to build experience here, and labor-based businesses initially are probably going to be more in demand than trying to market a product, which obviously there's a very competitive landscape. I don't know the category you're talking about. I think you can progress to that. But if, however, you feel more capable in the product side of things, then I would probably invest in that space. But the fact that you mentioned the labor business first implies to me that that's kind of where your skill set currently is. And I would lean into wherever it is that you feel you can maximize your usefulness for other people or businesses. And so long as you continue to lean into that, keep your head on straight, you can flip that into a lot of things. So this particular iPhone render here is one that we've seen before. It's the flip style rather than the fold style. So it's the little clamshell. And Apple, I guess, I don't know if they've been resistant. They just tend to work a little bit more slowly in these new form factors, new technologies, etc. They kind of take their time getting there.
And they want to perfect it, Like, I think there's a lot of, stuff that folding phones do have problems with, especially that little, the folding crease. So maybe they're just waiting until technology matures, and then they'll finally be able to do it.
Yeah, and for the time being, they're a huge customer client for somebody like Samsung. They would be buying whatever components Samsung's currently capable of manufacturing. Now, could they engineer, patent some other elements that would then utilize those Samsung components differently, or would they look to engineer their own? These are questions. Shout out to Nutty, thanks. However, it doesn't change the fact that durability is in question with these devices, and it'll be in question even more so for Apple, as we've seen historically. When something from Apple fails at such a tremendous scale, the tension is crazy. And so you're right. In a way, there's almost more pressure on them to get it right when they come out with it. However, as an early adopter myself, I think it's pretty amazing what folding phones are already capable of and the refinements that Samsung has made, and others, including Oppo with the Find N, and presumably the upcoming Pixel Fold, which I think is going to, I know is going to follow the form factor or something very close to the form factor of the Find N, and should be interesting to see. But anyway, there's a combination of the device's accelerometer and self-retracting display device. A release mechanism will trigger the device if it's falling at a speed and automatically retract the foldable display.
Yeah, so this is a patent, obviously.
To create a bounce?
Just kind of protect the display. I guess in this case, it looks like a bounce, eh? It doesn't fold like...
Well, a lot of these have some sort of spring action happening. And my understanding of this patent drawing is that you drop the phone in the unfolded state, and what's happening via the accelerometer is before it hits the ground, it goes into a slightly tent-like semi-folded state. And then
So it has some flex.
when the sides
bounce.
hit, yeah, that's right. It's a shock absorption effect that would take place and presumably not crack the display, maybe just scratch up the side bezels instead.
So it acts like a spring in a way.
It's a pretty cool idea
Yeah.
if it actually happens. I mean, again, when it comes to folding phones, durability is a huge question. So if they can show off some demos of the thing falling and kind of bouncing a little bit or springing back a little bit, and, you know, you could build a whole marketing campaign around it.